For the past few years, over 100,000 students have gone to court annually for being truant. Millions of dollars in fines are collected, and parents have even been jailed for not being able to keep their children in school. Texas law was recently revised, making truancy a civil issue instead of criminal offense. As a result, some students are under mistaken impression that there are no longer any penalties for skipping school. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Truancy laws are still in place for high school students, especially here in Frisco High School. If you miss 3 parts of days in a 4-week period, we must enact some procedures to help get you at school. And if you miss 10 days in a 6-month period, we have to take you and your parents to court. One of the ways that they did change is they changed the fine structure, where it's actually more expensive for your parents if you have to go to truancy court. Another change is some of the policies that the judge would put in place after 10 days, we now have to do after 3 days. So if you miss 3 days in a 4-week period, we have to call you and your parent into a meeting, put some procedures in place to make you sign in, make you do your homework, make you sign tutorial logs, and show that to the judge so we can keep you out of court.
Unexcused absences can still lead to truancy court and fines.
When we're forced to file truancy on you, your parents have to go to court with you. And they get criminal charges filed against them because of your tardiness or failure to attend class. So once we go to court, there are a lot of things the judge will put in place against the student and the parents when it all just boiled down to coming to school. So I think if you want to keep your record and your parents' record clean and keep a lot of headache off of you, you just come to class.
If you're not sure how many days you have missed, you can always check Racc, where you'll find detailed records of how many days or classes you have missed. Remember, some unexcused absences can easily be prevented with a simple note.
The kid just needs to bring us a note within 3 days, and so that can be an email or a handwritten note. And a lot of times kids, high school kids especially, they'll forget about it. They'll go to the dentist or they'll go to the DMV or a college visit, and they have good intentions to bring the note back and they forget.
The best way to avoid truancy issues is to simply come to class. Besides, we're only in school 177 days out of 365. We already spend more days outside of school than in. Anyone can do that. For Racc TV, I'm Mariah Smith.
This Saturday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., Best Buddies will be sponsoring the first annual Trunk or Treat in the front parking lot of the school. Several clubs and organizations are decorating trunks of cars that will be full of treats for our buddies to collect that evening. If you're interested in volunteering for Trunk or Treat, we would love to see you there for some early Halloween fun. For Racc TV, I'm Grace Pena. Boo!
One of the most important things when turning 16 is getting your driver's license. Making your parents take you back and forth from every place you want to go gets old for everyone. How important is it to you to be able to drive when you turn 16?
It is very important because I would have to go to work, I would have to go home, and I would have to come to school. Without that, I would have to walk home. So driving is definitely very important.
My license is very important to me because it gives me freedom so I can get food and, chill with homies, you feel me?
I think it's important because we can get to basketball practice and football practice, and we can go eat at food places like Chipotle with Jack.
It was one of the most important things when I was 16. It's one of the rites of passage to get your driver's license. You have a little more freedom.
How important is it to you to be able to drive at the age of 16?
Well, I'm 16, so it was pretty important up until the point where I lost my license. So I got to go back to the driving place and pay $11 to go get a new one.
Not important at all.
Why is that?
Because I don't need to drive. People can drive me places.
I don't know. I'm getting my license next Thursday.
Well, I think it's really important because you just have the freedom to go wherever you want, on the weekends and everything, and I have to ask for rides. Me personally, I got my car at 15, so I always had that freedom, and like I don't know what I would do without my car right now.
Well, I got my license right when I turned 16, so now I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. So it's pretty awesome.
It was pretty important to me. It's just my dad got really tired of having to take me to school and back.
It appears that driving equals freedom. Those of you who have a driver's license and a car can come and go as you please without having to depend on others. The other side of that new freedom is the sudden flurry of new friends.
Will you take me to the mall?
For Racc Tv, I'm Zach Hamill. No.
Tori Connell is a senior here at Frisco High School. She is not only a triplet but also stands at 6'4". She has played basketball at Frisco all 4 years and plans to continue her athletic career in college. What's it like as a girl to be 6'4"?
It's fun. You feel like you have more power, and then I also kind of get looked down on people, which is interesting.
So what do you like to do off the court?
I mean, I don't take any days off. Ball is life. For real.
What has it been like having Tori Connell on your team for the past 4 years?
Amazing. You don't have it every day, a 6'4" girl walking into a gym. So she's definitely helped out this team, and I'm very excited for this year.
She's just such an inspiration. She's always working hard on the sprints and always encouraging us, yelling at us to talk, She gives me a lot of relationship advice, and she also gives me a lot of advice as far as being myself and just not caring about what other people think.
Do you see yourself playing basketball in the future?
Yes, I hope to play college ball. Right now I am being recruited by Austin College, and we're looking at a couple of other colleges as well.
So why did you pick number 41 as your number?
Well, originally I didn't intend to. It was 30, but then I kind of went with Dirk Nowinski's number.
Why did you decide to play basketball?
I couldn't imagine my life without basketball, and I feel like it's a way that I can glorify God through how I play.
What career do you want to pursue when you get older?
I like to eventually go into missions or ministry because I just love preaching the word of God to people and spreading his good news.
Tori not only excels in basketball, but also enjoys participating in modern-day dance moves.
Now watch me whip, now watch me nay-nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, watch me nay-nay.
Tori is unlike most athletes at the high school level, as she participates in many other extracurricular activities. Tori is a leader on and off the court. We can't wait to see how her college career takes off.
Our Raccoon varsity football team has been playing great on the field this season. The chances of them making playoffs continues to be very strong at this point.
Do you think Varsity has a good chance at making playoffs this season?
If we take care of the games that we have at hand and stuff and handle our business okay, yeah, I think we have a shot.
Do you think Varsity is going to go to playoffs this year?
Yeah, we got a solid team this year with a solid defense, but we just got to take it step by step, game by game, and we'll get there eventually.
Do you guys do anything to get you motivated before a game?
We do the wicked spin. Shout out to Coach Vance. We run out on the sideline, and then Coach Hart would break us down. He was like, break, and we spin out, and then we start clapping. We start clapping.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Do you guys have any pregame chants you do before a game?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Will Starnes. He gets us hyped up and everything before our games.
How do you feel about varsity football so far this season?
So far, we're having a good season. There's a lot of buy-in from the guys. Guys are working hard, they're playing hard, they're having fun being together, and so far the results show it. We've won most of our football games.
Do you think varsity has a chance at making playoffs this season?
We have a very good chance to make playoffs. We still need to handle our business down the stretch and take care of the teams that we're playing, but if we play up to our capability, we'll be in the playoff.
Tonight we go up against the undefeated Rangers of Lone Star. It's going to be a big game, so we want to see as many people as possible in the stands at Memorial tonight. After all, we're the original Frisco High School. For Racc TV, I'm Brendan Foster.
Good morning, fellow Raccoons, and welcome to the Weekend Weather Watch. I'm Kinsley Cook.
And I'm Caden Wright. Looks like the weather is going to be perfect for this weekend, huh, Kinsley?
Well, if you're perfect as rubber boots and splashing in puddles, or sitting in bed and watching movies all day, then I guess so.
Today we'll have some thunderstorms with a high of 75 and a low of 69.
Saturday is also going to be a wet one with a high of 70 and a low of 61.
Sunday, the rain will slow down with scattered showers, along with a high of 69 and a low of 60.
Tonight, we ask everyone to join us in our whiteout game at Memorial Stadium at 7 o'clock for our varsity boys.
Well, what if the whiteout is a rainout?
That's what umbrellas are for. They'll need a 12th man for this, as they battle Lone Star for the #1 seed in district. Besides, what's better than umbrellas, ponchos, and pigskins?
Absolutely nothing. Also, don't forget about our undefeated Lady Raccoons volleyball game here at home against our rival Wakeland at 5:30. Be sure to come out and support.
For Racc TV, I'm Kinsley Cook.
And I'm Caden Wright.